Hey, fellers. I'm gonna run through a couple of going ons in my life right now, or what I'm up to, and then I'm gonna talk about. I want to do something where I can just pick topics in these sometimes and go into a little bit of a deeper dive. So I picked something out for the first one, but um, first off, new guy started at work today who hopefully my owner and my boss both have different opinions on the length of this process, but hopefully at some point, whether that be shorter or long term, would be maybe taking over for me, uh, and not taking over me like replacing me so I can go do more different shit. Cause I'm like head of production manager type shit right now. I told you guys I work in beer, and I want to go work in the brewing cellaring side of beer. But right now I'm just more in the production, in charge of it. But still, so this new guy coming in, yeah, like I said, my owner thinks this is gonna be like a immediate process, whereas based on the situation back there that me and my boss, like head of operations, actually see every day, there's no way. And the dude has manager experience but not beer experience. There's just no way it could be that quick of a process unless this dude had at least a year of experience on one of the two machines that we run. But it's not a problem. Dude seems smart. He's asking a lot of questions. I've got faith that he could be like a dude doing a lot of shit there, but he's just it's gonna take it. My boss, my head of operations, is saying like at least 2 months, whereas my owner thought this could be like within a week or two. But we'll face the facts as they come. We'll see. But I've got decent feelings about it. This show I'm watching, Monster. I talked about this anime, crime, drama, whatever it is. There's this character in this new episode called The Baby. Goofy as hell, but you just hear all these people like, oh no, she's with the baby. And you just see in the memes. Yeah, I don't even gotta say it, bro. But that show got very German Nazi Aryan race real quick. Which I guess I could have seen coming in the show where like it's in Germany and all the villains are like pasty white skin, blonde hair. But it took me by surprise, I gotta say. I don't know. But it's really cool so far. What else before I get into this? Anything? Cavs won last night. Good shit. But I wasn't watching it because I was trying to get AEW Revolution to work the whole night. Because I didn't buy it, so I was watching it by other means, so I can't really be mad that it wasn't working. But I didn't see, like, I gave up, like, during the second half of the show. Like, I saw up to, I saw, like, half of CM Punk versus MJF. Which, yeah, I know anybody watching this that actually knows about it is probably sighing at me for missing some of those, but I saw like half of that, which was cool. I saw the ladder match, which was super fun. I saw like half of the Jade Cargill match, which seemed it was going as I thought it would. I saw like 3/4 of the tag team match, which was cool. And I saw, what was the first match? The fucking Kingston versus Jericho. I saw like half of it. Liked them all from what I saw. I'm not even so mad that from what I missed, the most thing I'm upset about missing is Moxley, Bryan. But, I guess next time I just might have to fucking buy it. I saw plenty of clips and like talks about it, so I get the idea, but still was really pissed last night about that. and just ended up binging more Monster and Oni Plays. Okay, into topic, which I was gonna fucking write something down for this before, but I didn't remember to, so I'm just gonna fucking freestyle it. Uh, I love making like top 10 lists or tier lists or whatever, so I was thinking a good one to start with would be top 5 Studio Ghibli movies. Obviously, hell yeah, Studio Ghibli lit as fuck. And I can only go off of what I've seen on this. So I haven't seen every single like classic, you know. But I've seen most of the highly liked ones. And I've probably even seen some that people would say would be in that top 5, but I would not agree. So let's see. Just running it by my head real quick. I got 4. What's 5? Shit. Okay. I got top 5. This is gonna be in no order though. For some of these, I may write it down like a smart person and come up with an order. But this first one, it was very on the spot, so I'm going no order. But the first one I'll say, and probably like most people would say it's probably number 1, is Spirited Away, which I got to see in theaters, which was super cool. Not much to say though that hasn't already been said. Some of these I'll defend a little more because they're fucking like they're more hot of takes, but I don't really gotta explain to you why Spirited Away is in my top 5. Like I've never felt so like emotional from a movie that like isn't even that sad, I guess. Towards the end, it just is like, damn, bro. That's just crazy. But yeah. I think the Dragon Kid is like kind of a weird character and nobody talks about it, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It just came off a little awkward. So the second of my top 5 that I'll say for sure, Porco Rosso, bro. This one, I feel like gets a lot of love, but not even quite what it deserves. I don't know, just he's so fucking badass, and I think it was like Michael Keaton or someone that did his fucking voice in the English. And I don't know, just the whole story, like it's noir. It's some of the most beautiful fucking like skylines and Miyazaki art that you'll see. And then the ending is fucking great. The relationship with him and the dude's daughter, kind of strange, but I mean, I believe it was maybe they were within like somewhat acceptable age range, and plus it's not insanely, it's fine. It's like if you watch, you'll understand. It's not that big a deal. Just at first, it's like, oh, I wouldn't expect them to be love interests. The third one that I will say from my top 5, Castle in the Sky, first official Studio Ghibli movie. And man, it is fucking, honestly, I think one of the most gorgeous, because it's got like that, I don't know that it came out in the 80s, but I just say this distinct 80s like anime look, like, like Yu Yu Hakusho, Old Hunter, or like the old Pokemon movies from the 90s, early 2000s. I guess that's more the style that it has, because it's got the budget of a movie, so it's not necessarily looking like Hunter or Yu Yu, the old ones. It's super detailed, and just the world building in that movie is incredible. The lore and shit. the English dub, Mark Hamill is in, which is pretty cool. The main character, I feel like his voice sounds like way older than his character is supposed to be, but it is what it is. Great fucking movie. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. I just realized in my head that I almost made a mistake on this top 5, though. Between these top 2, I had one in mind for one of them, which I just remembered another movie, which would have made that completely wrong. And hey, maybe after this, I'll look at this list and be like, yo, I forgot this. I'm a dumbass. I'll have to correct myself in the next video. But okay, trying to be good on time here. Number 4, no order, favorites, Pom Poko, bro. Sheesh. Nobody talks about this movie. And I do, oh my God. So I was thinking about making this list, and I was like, I might fuck around and watch Pom Poko tonight. It's this movie about tanukis in Japan in the wilderness, like being booted from their homes because of like deforestation. And they're like talking, and they're magic, and they're trying to scare the humans away with the magic. And they also have giant magic nutsacks that they hurt. They fight with them, and they use them to like transform and glide and shit. And in the end, it's like got some of the most depressing storylines out of any Studio Ghibli movie other than one, which yeah, I'll talk about in a second. But and that it managed to have so many depressing and emotional messages, but also still an uplifting message at the end. And even if it is just the, yo, stop deforestation, like recycle, blah blah blah. In the end, like, I have never seen a movie with that kind of shit in the end that made me feel the things that movie did, bro. Like, goddamn, that movie is crazy. It's one of those just wildest things I've ever seen in terms of the what goes on. I don't know, but the English dub is really good. They got Jonathan Taylor Thomas as the main character, and then there's another voice actor in there that I forget who it is, but he's like really famous as one of the angry male tanukis. But yeah, watch Pom Poko, because I guarantee that most people that fuck with Studio Ghibli haven't even seen it. And it's fucking fantastic. Okay, number 5, final in the top 5 of no order Studio Ghibli movies, Grave of the Fireflies. Said I had to talk about something more depressing. Originally, in my head, for this space, I had Kiki's Delivery Service. I completely forgot about Grave of the Fireflies, just because the film is so fucking bleak that you don't even put it in the category with Ghibli movies, which are usually colorful and uplifting. But that's also, you're mainly thinking of Miyazaki. This is the other dude whose name escapes me from Studio Ghibli, who did like some of the great ones too. I can't remember if he did Pom Poko. He didn't do any of the first 3 I said. Right? No, not Spirited Away. He didn't do Castle in the Sky. And what was the other one I fucking said, bro? What the fuck was it? Okay, whatever. Regardless, I'm drunk, sorry. But I've only had 2 to 3 beers that I'm allotted. Grave of the Fireflies, fucking one of the saddest movies you'll ever watch, but also one of the most real and like help you to understand some of the type of shit that was going on. World War II movies you'll ever watch. Crazy shit. I watched it like once in high school, and I have not been able to watch it since. Just certain movies, like, oh man, like, I don't want to hate myself that much. But also, I feel like, you know, that's the Japanese point of view of, like, shit that was really type of going on. Obviously, that movie was way after that, but I mean, like, shit like that happened, man. It's crazy. But I probably just sound like a drunk dumbass. I just really like Grave of the Fireflies, man. So yeah, that's my top 5. Studio Ghibli, uh, Grave of the Fireflies, Pompoko, Porco Rosso is what I forgot, which is a Miyazaki also. Porco Rosso, Spirited Away, Castle in the Sky. Honorable mentions, Kiki's Delivery Service, like I already said. Yes, I have seen Howl's Moving Castle. I will list it as an honorable mention because I think it's one of the most beautiful Studio Ghibli movies. But I fucking despise the plot. I think it's garbage. Kill me. That's just how I feel. I haven't seen The Wind Rises or Princess Kaguya yet. I see them in the top 10 often, but haven't got around to them. But yeah, that's my list. We'll do another little list next time, or I'll dive into a topic. I don't know yet, but thanks for sticking it out for the long one. If yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling about these longer ones, but so far so good, I guess. Gonna give me something to look back on and think about. All right, that's it then. I'm sorry. Bye.